if you guys don't know who these two people are, together they are called Tangela. Okay, Tangela in the house, in their house, not my house, it's their house. And so, gosh, you guys are literally the most popular showmans out there.
I don't know about that.
Hey, in my eyes, okay, and a lot of people, and a lot of other people's eyes. You guys are amazing. You guys are such a beautiful couple, and you guys are by far my favorite showmans in the whole entire world.
That's
so
all that matters.
I love it. And so, you know, I'm sure there's a lot of people that want to know, like, you know, about you guys and your guys' relationship. I guess there's what attracted Tyler to Angela. What attracted Tyler to Angela?
Why don't you answer that?
What attracted Angela
What
to Tyler?
attracted-
So what attracted you guys? Like
What
to each other?
attracted me to her?
Yeah, was it because you guys are both from Hilton Head?
I think that
Or you
was
guys
the
are using the same
surface deep. Yes, the purple shampoo.
Yes.
I think it like surface deep level. That kind of was the icebreaker. Was definitely Hilton Head. That kind of gave us like a narrative to start like talking to each other. Because for some reason I was always kind of intimidated by Tyler, and I think vice versa.
I'll stare you down.
So I think that was kind of like the way we like broke the ice. And then once we started talking, like I wasn't looking to get into something. Like I came in the house thinking, no showman says.
Same.
And so I think I was able to let my guard down for like the first time, and like I saw how empathetic he was, and I saw that he had like a heart of gold, and it was something that I had never seen in a guy before, and like I didn't even know how to like deal with it. And then like as time went on, like it was a weird way of like falling in love with someone. It was like I got to know him before I knew anything else on the outside. It's like getting to know the person without like the exterior. And it was just like, it created such a strong bond between us that I think that, you know, we're like the same person now.
Yeah. It's a weird way to do it.
It's a backwards way to do it, but
Sweet.
I think that's the way it should happen. Like you should fall in love with the person, and then all the extra stuff that comes is just always just like an added bonus. Like if you love the structure, all of the fluff and everything is just like extra.
The fluff.
The fluff.
Oh, right.
How sweet.
That was so sweet.
Aw.
Well, Tyler, what attracted what attracted you to Angela?
My cold heart.
You're cold.
Aww.
No, she
Ice
doesn't
cube.
have a cold heart.
He's like, I like ice cubes.
Oh, this ice cube.
I love ice cubes. I was really
Let me
hot.
melt.
I want her to cool me off a bit.
Ooh, smooth. Hey, take notes, take notes.
I don't know. I mean, at first I just thought there was something special about like starting off as friends. When I pictured a relationship back in my young lad days when I didn't know what that even meant, I always thought you should like start as friends, you know? Like you shouldn't just jump into something with somebody. And before I knew it, we were really good friends, and we had a solid group around us. And the fact that she was so quiet and so reserved just always intrigued me, because I always felt like I was the same way. So I was like, I know there's something going on in her head that is pretty valuable, and I want to get in there and figure out what it is. And then once I figured out what it is, there was no turn back.
Turns out you liked it.
Turns out I liked it.
That is so
This is
awesome, because you
perfect.
guys really do complement each other really well. You guys are similar in so many ways, but then different in so many different ways.
Yeah.
But and it's crazy how you guys did start in the beginning as like just friends.
Yeah.
And as the season went on, you guys started getting closer and closer. You know, there was times I would joke around with Tyler and be like, "Hey, did you propose to her yet? Did you say whatever?"
I get all red.
So and
I'd be like, I wish.
yeah, no, but it was awesome because I love both you guys. Like as individual people, I love you guys both, and to see you guys come together, and at the end, you guys just got closer and closer. It was such an awesome thing to see, and I was glad to be a part of it. Kind of in the back skirt, back
I
skirts.
felt bad though.
You felt bad.
I always felt bad
brother.
because I
Like-
felt like we were a trio, and I felt like the closer we got, like I was like, but we can't leave Kaycee out. Like it always like me and Tyler would always talk about like, well, what about Kaycee? Like, well, like we always like felt bad. We were like, and then but Tyler had a final too,
That's
so
the
he was
big
like,
brother thing.
well, saying the same thing. Like,
She's
What
good.
about Angela?
She's good.
She's good. Oh no.
but I always felt so bad because I was like, I want us to be a trio.
Yeah.
No, but it's Big Brother, and you can't. That's the
I
tough
know.
part. But in real life, you can actually.
Yeah.
You don't have to. There's
Yeah.
not a one person that survives at the end of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why real life is much better than Big
We
Brother.
were all so close, and we did have a final too, and that's why it's like I so you guys were getting closer at the end. I was like, this is such a beautiful thing. You guys spend the time that you guys need to spend together, and I knew we had something. Who knows how it would have been if you won last?
I wasn't winning shit. I wasn't winning shit.
Kaycee, you're out. No, but no. So I respected your guys' relationship, and so I loved it, and I wanted you guys to just have your thing, and just however things played out, it played out. What are some tips on how to attract the right person?
I'd say be reserved and don't ask for it, because when you ask for something, people are going to feel the need to give it to you, and if it's not something that they naturally wanted to give to you, then it's not going to come off right, and then it starts like a snowball effect, and we don't ask too much of each other, but we put the other person first at the same time. So I think that is really why we did so well. Like at the beginning, I think we could both sense that we really liked each other at the beginning of the game, because we probably talked the least out of anybody.
Yeah,
literally.
Like I probably talked to her the
I was
least.
kind of scared of him, and I was like, does he not like me? Like, did I do something?
I'd be so nervous when she was in the room, but I'm 6, alright, I'm gonna go do stuff.
That's so funny. Remember that one time we were in the have not room and there was that mix up that Rachel liked the story?
Yes.
And you're like, I don't know if I can trust Tyler.
Yeah, she didn't like me for 10
Yeah,
minutes.
like there was.
And I was like, no, it's good. You're like, but and it was because you in there, you get paranoid. You're like, who can I trust? Like, what's
we
really
had to pick
being
between
said?
Rachel and Tyler. We're like,
Yeah.
what do we do?
Yeah.
And you were like Tyler, and I was like, all right, we trust Tyler.
Yeah.
Bye, Rachel.
Yeah.
Poor Rachel, but it was just a misunderstanding.
It was a misunderstanding,
It was.
and how things can switch up so quick inside there. But
So stupid.
yeah, it's crazy. Like you guys didn't really talk too much in the beginning, and then as season was progressing, and everyone's being eliminated, you guys became so much closer.
Right, but I think we just didn't talk that much at the beginning because we both kind of knew that, okay, this one,
Yeah.
I like this
Maybe
one.
I
Should
like
probably
this
stay away.
Yeah,
We
let
wanted
me-
to actually win.
I said
so-
no showmances when I get in here.
Yeah.
Because did you say no showmances?
I said not a chance.
And then you said no.
Hell no.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Now
Right?
look at them today. Look, still a year later, out of the Big Brother house, and they're still together. Tangela.
And I think another thing is like when you sometimes start getting into a relationship, you will sometimes change who you are to be the person that you think that the other person wants in a relationship. So let's say like me and Tyler started dating outside of the house. We didn't know each other, Big Brother. And he was a huge Chargers fan. And all of a sudden, he was only ate red meat and was a huge Chargers fan. And I was vegan and I hated football. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, I love football. Like, let's have steak for dinner.
Yes.
Like, you change who you are because you want the other person to like you more. And I think that's just setting yourself up for failure. And I see that happening in so many of my friends' relationships. Like, they become a different person because they're dating someone. They don't just fall in love with the other person because of who they are. They are changing themselves.
Yeah. Oh my
So I
gosh,
think
I
that's
love
really
that.
important.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. That's crazy that you say that because that's a real thing.
So
People try
yeah.
to act like someone that they're not to please someone else, and it may work short term, but at the end of the day, it's just you're not being true
Setting
to
yourself
yourself.
up.
Yeah.
Right. And people sometimes will do that after they think, oh, there's nothing better. Like, I've tried so hard for so many years, 29, whatever, I need to find something, so I'll just adapt to it. But no, you gotta keep trying, because there's somebody out there for everybody,
Oh my gosh.
Like, just keep being yourself.
Yeah.
There's another yourself.
And if it's meant to be,
As long as-
if it's meant to happen, it's meant to happen. That's exactly what you guys did. You guys stayed true to who you were, and then you guys came together as a whole. Well, what do you guys say is the secret to a great relationship? Because you guys are still holding it down like crazy. Like
Like
you
day
guys
one.
are madly in love,
It's
and I
weird.
love it.
We
you guys
spend
work
every second
so
of every day
well.
together.
We
It's-
are never.
Do you guys get tired of each other sometimes?
No.
I ask her
No?
that all the time.
Come on,
I
was
say,
there
"You
one
get tired of
argument
me?"
ever?
Oh, we argue. We like I don't know. It's like Big Brother when you're like, who should we vote out? It's like that kind of argument.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't know,
But-
like a debate. We debate.
Yeah.
We don't really argue.
Yeah.
I think that's important.
Oh, that's so important.
I ask her all the time, are you tired of me yet? She said no.
No. And like when
Are
he
you tired
comes
of
home
me?
from the gym
No.
after being gone for like 3 hours, I like go to the door. I'm like, you're home.
Comes to the door.
That's
see?
so
No.
awesome. Like a little
weird.
puppy.
I literally am a puppy.
Jumps on me like a little monkey. See, that's all I know.
Aww.
That bite him.
Little monkey.
Bites me. See, a little monkey.
I love it. You know what's so funny is like when I was watching the season back and to see his hair in the beginning, and then like how you were telling him about the purple shampoo and he started using it, and it literally brought his like curls and his like to life.
They came to life.
And
At the
no,
beginning,
really, no, seriously.
They were waking my ass up in the middle of the night at the beginning. I was looking like.
I mean, you still have like amazing
Struck by
curls,
lightning.
but I remember that she was like, yeah, use this for your hair and it will help. And
She taught me.
Dude,
brought
time
me here.
everything
did that change your life or what?
Changed my life. Look at me now.
Look at me
Down on my
now.
boobs. Look at that.
It's
That
so
is
long.
awesome.
Isn't it crazy? It was like this short in the house.
That was way
All
shorter
the way
now.
down.
Dude, that's awesome. Cause yeah, that purple. Cause did you not know about the purple shampoo?
Never
Is
heard
it for
of it.
like blonde hair? Or is it
Yeah,
for
it's to
curly?
make your hair like more blonde. Like it helps with the color and it helps with like, I don't know, keeping curls intact, I guess.
That's awesome.
She was my missing piece.
Oh, see, look at it.
I had the gray hair. I just didn't know what to do with it.
That's
I don't know
so
what to do with
funny.
it.
That is so
Straighten it.
awesome.
That's
what you should
so,
do.
yeah, I saw that you straightened it again. I thought you were never gonna do that.
Yeah, see? You
Like
know,
he was.
the
I've
price
never
was right.
seen someone so terrified.
Right?
What
See
the
where I
heck?
went
That was a
wrong?
funny
I covered
memory.
my eyes before.
When Sam
That's where I
was
went
doing that, and
wrong.
me and Haley weren't allowed in.
Dude,
We were the
oh my
only
gosh, I
two.
forgot about that.
Shoot, me and Haley were banished from the house.
I said, no, I'm walking
Oh
up
my-
in here. I remember. Oh my gosh,
Oh,
I remember
funny.
that.
That
I don't know what was going on.
That was
with that.
traumatizing. If there's one thing from Big Brother that was traumatizing, that was it. Seeing myself like that.
That's
You were
so
like crying.
funny. Dude,
I
yeah,
know.
he didn't know how to act. He was like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? Like, I thought you
couldn't
were
get away
gonna
from
pass
the
out.
mirrors.
I'm like, oh my gosh. He's about to pass out. Somebody, medic!
I couldn't get away from the mirrors. I just
It's like you didn't
look.
even recognize. You're like, oh my god, who the hell is that?
It was like seeing a ghost. It was so weird. I can't explain it.
I've never seen anyone react like that. It was.
I mean, I think about what if I saw my hair in like ringlet curls and I'd be like, cool, I'm
But
like
the
Goldilocks.
fact that I covered my eyes and then an hour and a half went by and I was a different person really messed me up. I don't know, man. And then Brett and JC's laugh.
Oh my gosh, Brett's what he had? The buffalo.
It was the water buffalo.
They gave him the water buffalo hair.
It was so bad. It was like, ew.
The water buffalo. Oh my gosh, that was so
Yours look
funny.
good, long and straight.
Yours looked amazing.
Dude, I didn't know how to wear it.
You
down.
didn't know
I
how
don't
to act
I didn't know
either.
how
You
to
kept
act.
messing with
I
it.
mean,
You were like,
it
I
was
don't know what to
weird.
do.
It was weird.
It looked good.
Thanks, but it was weird.
See, that's what it was like being a totally different
Yeah, but your
person.
reaction was way more.
Well, because
Like,
I
I
went
was
from
like,
male
oh.
to female.
Yeah.
Like, I changed
JC was
genders.
pissed. Remember when
JC
JC was
hated
pissed?
it.
He was like,
I started
yeah.
looking like a girl.
Why do you like that?
He was pissed.
He was pissed. JC was
Concerning.
He was so-
like, yeah. He broke his heart, man.
I know. Just
Oh, gosh.
Changed the genders. Sorry, JC.
That is so funny. He was so pissed. I just remember him saying like in the corner,
He
just
was
like
like
bundled
that.
up like this.
They put an argument on like Pop TV.
Did they?
Yeah. I was like, I get my hair did for
He
you.
is
He's like, change it back. Change it back. I said, I do all these
You
things.
look like what was it? You look like a
He's
40-year-old
like,
soccer
you look
mom.
like a 4-year-old woman.
Oh
Take
my
it back.
gosh.
Oh my gosh, that
The
was
things
so
that
funny.
the kid says is so funny.
Those are the memories I
oh.
miss so much.
Yeah, me too. Cause I laughed so much in that house.
We laughed so hard in there.
Yeah.
That's what I miss.
I know.
It was us joking around, laughing, doing weird stuff.
Laughing at JC
I
being
miss
mad
that.
about
Yes.
something. Yeah, it was fun. Good time.
I honestly can't imagine being in another cast. Like you guys watch other seasons. Like
Yeah.
being in another cast. Like we had such a good cast where we can joke around and just
Right.
be crazy with each other.
Yeah, there's nothing like BB20. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
nothing like BB20 all day. You guys are awesome. Okay, let's see. Okay, so what do you think would be the secret to a really great alliance? Like, cause I know a bunch of people want, especially like BB fans out there, and just like want to know like what is the secret to a really good alliance? What would you guys think?
I think it's the same as a good relationship. It's just being open and honest and loyal. It's the same.
And basing it off of a natural connection. Like
Yes.
people you actually want to be around. And if you don't want to be around, find something that puts you in common, because everybody has something in common, you know? So find that with every person and then make that a group and then stick together. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
And like what we did in Big Brother, when somebody was disloyal, we could vote them out. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Blindside their ass.
Yeah.
like
We love you. But...
Sorry, guys. Well, when it happened, it happened.
Sorry,
but-
not sorry.
Yeah. No, that's huge. Because yeah, it's the same thing with like in the outside world too. It's like you have a group of people that you can trust and you really can go far together.
Right.
And I think with the alliance, what do you think was the secret? Because like we bonded like quick. Like day 2, we were like, we are a thing, you
Yep.
know? And now you see alliances now, like in this season, they can say that they're in a group and they barely know each other. That's the same for us too. We barely knew each other.
Right.
But I think what it came to was like the vibes and the energy. Like we really felt that in the beginning. And then after that, we came together as a plan. Like secrecy is everything. Like we need to, stay loyal. Everything stays within our group.
Right.
And I think us just all being on the same page was like huge.
Yeah.
Definitely. I think we put it all together, and we realized like, okay, it doesn't matter if we hate each other, if we like each other. We're a team. You know, like at the end of the day, we're a team. And if somebody wants to jump ship on the team, then like you're not in the team anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We just stuck to that.
That's what happened. Like it happened first
Yeah.
with Rachel. We thought she was jumping ship on us.
Yeah. Like it's unfortunate when we have to like get somebody out of the team, but like in real life, you can repair relationships. In Big Brother, you can vote somebody out if they're being disloyal. But in real life, sometimes people slip up. Sometimes people like invade your trust. I mean, you gotta always remember it, but if you really have a strong relationship, they'll always come back, and everybody will come back together. So just really being trusting is the best thing.
Oh yeah.
And I think
in any
another
situation.
thing that goes to show is that, we voted Rachel out, we voted Winston out, and like, even though like I was terrible to Rachel when she left because I thought she was turning on us and I thought she was lying to me.
Yeah.
And then after the show, we're great friends now. I think that
Yeah.
goes to show that our energy was just so like on point, on on vibe, I guess.
Yeah.
That we were able to like see past the game at the end, and like we're all friends now.
Yeah, no, it's huge. Yeah, it's so crazy how we all came together. I mean, and we didn't, like, you won the first HOH, and within level 6, you won the first HOH, and then we didn't win another one until you won at day 46, 44.
Yeah.
And
44.
we survived that long.
Yeah.
And
We
that,
all
and
lost
I think
too.
the secret to that is like we all stuck together. Everything stayed within our group. We didn't go and tell everybody.
It would have been
Secrecy is
so
everything.
easy to be like, damn, these guys like aren't winning. Let's join the other team.
Yeah.
And we were like, hell no, like we're gonna stay strong.
We held on. I mean, the other side of the house. I mean, the other side of our house already thought that you guys were a 4. Remember, me and you were like, okay, me and you, we're like in the middle. We're gonna play the floaters. They're gonna be the, the 4 that they already see. That it's so crazy how
they thought they were
the
4
4.
on like day 4, and we're like, oh shoot.
Yeah. So, but we still were able to separate when we needed to separate.
Yeah.
Just always stayed trusting, and we didn't even have to hang out. We didn't even have to talk to each other for 2 days, 3 days straight, and
And we
were
always
just trusting.
trusted. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Just trusting, just going with your gut and just trusting.
Remember when we had to get like treat Brett like he was the lone wolf?
Yeah.
And we still were like solid through that.
Dude, that's why I said, like, with level 6, we all did our parts. It's crazy. We all did our parts in our own individual ways, and then for us to be able to have that teamwork together and take us to where it needed to take us, it's so wild how we worked so well together.
Yeah. We always contributed to the
What?
group. It was crazy. Like everybody had their own role.
Yeah, everyone had their own
Yeah,
role.
they stuck to it.
Crazy.
And we would laugh about it. We would just be like, "Oh my gosh, dude, this just happened!" Like they really thought Brett was on by himself.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he was like our little insider too on that other
Yeah.
side. And
Yep.
it was
crazy.
fun, man. Like
It was
thinking about
fun.
this and talking about it. It's like,
It was so
man,
fun.
it was so much fun.
Sounds cool.
Yeah. So I mean, a lot of what we did inside the house is we really like there were some situations where like, man, how are we gonna get out of this? Like
Like OTEV?
Yeah,
Didn't
like
seem
the
like we could get
OTEV,
out of it.
and so we were like, well, we need to, in order for us to save all 3 of us, we need to win the hacker and then win the veto, and then even though we're like, man, that's a long shot, like we really have to win this in order to save all of us. We really vocalized it and talked, and we always came together. Like we always came together and we got this. We are gonna make this happen. I got your guys' back 100%. And I think the more that we did vocalize that, we knew deep down that we had each other's back. There was nothing that was going to get in between that, you know?
It was like, it was a possibility, so we were going to make it a possibility. And we didn't waste any time thinking about worst case. Like, we would not even talk about the worst case scenario.
Yes.
We would pop up to what we needed to happen, and we would stick on that, and we'd tell each other, this is going to happen. This is going to happen. We're going to win. You're coming off. We're going to be fine. And we never even thought about the worst case. And when worst case happened, we thought about what we needed to do then.
Right.
And we always just told each other.
When it came
It's
up,
like we
then
didn't focus on the
Yep.
negatives. We
Yeah.
just focused on the positives.
Yeah, and I think that's why we did so well. Like why level 6 was so good. That's what we did.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. Because it's just being like that team, like that team being able to vocalize and being able to communicate. Communication is everything. You know, even Big Brother and in real life. And if you're working with a group of people, communicate everything with them. You know, and I feel like we did really well in communicating.
Oh yeah.
Right.
We would just find motivation. We would find
motivation,
motivation in a bunch of stuff. Remember that one time somebody said something about the 2 of you, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna wait to tell you guys what these people said about you.
I think it was
right before the competition.
I think it was I was in
Oh,
title,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, like they
And
were,
you're like, he said he was gonna tell us something. He's like,
Yeah.
when you hear this, you're gonna have
I remember
a
that.
fire under you.
yeah,
It
shit
was
didn't
before
work,
OTEP.
but no, it was before the slip and slide, so it didn't really work. But
It was,
Yeah.
yeah.
like we would
Oh,
motivate
yeah.
each other. I would find ammo from that like people talking trash about these two and tell them at the perfect time because I know they'd be motivated.
Yeah, I think what helped too. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. What helped too is like when we would like, because you know when you can feel and be like, man, I got your back. Maybe we were talking inside the geometry room, be like, I would break a finger for you guys. When we were talking about that.
Yeah.
Like when we communicate that and tell that to each other, it's like it builds our bond so
Yeah.
strong. Like. Like the way we talk and the vibes and the energy, like I have your back 100%,
Totally.
and I'm not gonna let anything go. You know, and we were so definite, like that we cared about each other,
Like it was
and that's
true.
a force to be
Yeah,
reckoned
'cause
with.
Remember the SpaceX comp where Tyler was like, if you get offered $5,000 for the veto, like I will pay you back for it. Like don't like give it up.
Yeah.
And then that happened. Like Scotty was like, here's $5,000, give me the veto. And I'm just like flashback to Tyler being like, if you get offered $5,000, like don't take it. I'm like, no.
Right.
No.
That's-
Yeah, we were down. We were down for each other. That's what it was. Like,
That's what it was.
Like we didn't even care about anything else. Like we had each other's backs first and foremost.
yeah.
Like nothing else mattered. Like money didn't matter.
yeah.
Like
Now I think of it, it's like us being so like strong to hold what we had, and we really cared about each other. Cause like 3, 4, 5, 6 of us so strong together is better than just one person, or even just 3 of us is better just one person, like, or 2 people. It's like we are
Right.
so, or 3 people with other 3 people, but our bond's so much stronger than a
We trust
shaky
each
3.
other 100%. You know,
A
like
shaky 3, like the
Yeah.
other side of the house. I love you guys, but the other side of the house is very shaky. They all came at each other, but we were so strong and so bonded together that like we were just tied. Like nothing's gonna
nothing. It's like we actually cared. That's what it all came
Yeah.
about. Like we all actually cared about each other. So it just
That's
it never
a secret,
you couldn't
guys.
break it.
Isn't it weird? The more you talk about stuff, it's like it's new things come up.
yeah,
and like,
Yeah.
it's so obvious.
It's
it's
like,
like
damn, that makes so much
It
sense.
makes so much sense.
Yeah, we didn't even see it back then, but
Like they say, there's this thing in basketball. My coach talking about like a bundle of sticks is like way stronger than like one twig. You know, like we just twined so well together. We were just so strong.
yep.
That's what it is. We're a bundle of sticks.
We're a bundle of
We were a
sticks.
bundle of sticks.
That should have been our name.
Oh
Bundle
my
of
Bundle of sticks, a
god.
bundle of sticks.
Bundle of sticks, dude.
That's our name when we go back.
That's our name, bundle of sticks. No, it's so true. It's like it's just so much
It's
stronger
true,
than
it's
just
true.
one twig, or 2 twigs. But
Bundle
whatever.
of sticks, baby.
Where is this even going? Bundle of sticks. See? But yeah, that's huge. Oh,
Sweet.
gosh, I love you guys so much.
Oh.
I can't even experience like Big Brother without you guys. So
Wouldn't have been the same.
It would have been a whole different experience.
1 year later. It's crazy.
I think I always appreciate that year, forever until like, we're like super old, like 99
Yeah.
years old, and just be like, man, that was a good year,
Yeah, always. It was so much fun. It was so rewarding.
Yeah.
Like meeting everybody. You never get a chance to meet people that in depth.
Yeah.
When you can let yourself, you gotta try really hard.
It's hard. You don't really. It's hard to in this world.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
You're never in a position where you can just like talk to someone nonstop for days on days on days.
Totally. That's why I'm so excited for you guys. You guys at your showmans and like how you guys really bonded in a very unique way to then come out and just like take over the world. Awesome.
That's what about.
That's what I'm talking about. Like what? Babe, why weren't you on the show? We could have had a showmans.
Today we gotta get on the show. We're all going back and you're going.
We're all going back. You're coming. You're going in. We don't know each other, and we're gonna have a showmance.
We won't tell anybody.
Oh my gosh! And then we'll be like a four twigs.
We'll be four twigs. We'll be a whole
Why are you obsessed
Four
with
twigs, and we're gonna be stronger than ever.
We're gonna be calling everybody.
We're gonna
twig.
be the 4 twigs.
The
You're a
4
single branch.
twigs.
You're one twig.
Yo, right?
You're one twig.
You're just one twig.
We're
You're
4.
4 shaky twigs. We are our 4 solid twigs that really just come together and care about each other.
You're 4
We are just
shaky twigs.
Together we are a tree.
Together we are a tree stump.
Forgot what we were even talking about, but we're twigs, baby.
Hey, that's some real stuff.
We're
Look, there's
twigs.
a science behind this, okay?
That's right.
So I love that. Oh my gosh, I love it. And what was another showman's name that was out in the works? Was it like
There wasn't any.
No, there had to have been. I could swear we were talking about some.
Tangela?
When I knew it was Tangela. I
There
read
was
the
a
Twitter
Tangela.
questions, and somebody's name was Tangela Updates. And I was like, Tangela? They got a name? There's a name, and I only have a T? And then
Oh my gosh, it's so right.
It's so ironic
It's
though.
just-
It's her whole name.
It's Angela. Oh, and there's a T. Yeah. T.
Yep.
Tangela.
Thanks, guys.
Angela. Oh, and Tyler.
After we found out it was Tangela, we were like, oh my god, we have a name. Like, what the fuck?
I know.
We were like, I was like, why isn't it like Tangela? Like, that seems more fair. We're like, it should be Tangela.
Sounds like a body part.
Tangela. Wait, there was no other
Tangela.
name? You sure there was no other name?
I don't think so.
I don't know. The fans made it.
Angela,
Angeli.
Tyler.
Angela.
Angela.
See, nothing else works.
Angler.
Angler.
But there's a Pokemon called Tangela.
Tangler.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Spelled the same.
Spelled the same.
Really?
It's like a blue, like Medusa
Oh my
looking
gosh.
ball of.
Looks like my hair.
Yeah, it looks like that. It's the blue.
Oh my
Maybe that's
gosh.
where it came from. Damn. You
Tangled.
guys are smart.
So it's really only you.
Oh, that makes sense.
Wow. Okay, your whole
Oh.
Pokemon. Okay.
There we go. Right here first.
Tangela, that's so awesome. I'm sure that was like weird inside the house. You guys were like, what? Tangela?
It was so weird when we found out we have a showman's name. So we were like, wait, we're in a wait, you like me? Like,
Oh my gosh. I remember there was a couple times you guys came out the DR and then I know you guys were kind of, I don't remember, because I know there was something like they were trying to like put it out there like it's a thing.
Uh-huh.
And then I don't remember if it was you or her that you guys were
Trying not to
like
talk
trying
about it.
not to
Yeah.
talk about it. But then you guys would get like nervous about it. And you're
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh. Well, I think you would come out like super like smiling.
right? Like,
Like,
Yep.
my face was red and I was like,
I would say no. I don't want to talk about it.
because when you go on the DR and then when they talk about something, you're like, oh my gosh, that's a thing. Like the whole world is looking at it like a thing.
I went in there for like 5 days straight. I don't want to talk about it. And then
Yeah.
bring in somebody else. I don't want to talk about it with you either. Like, no. I'm not talking about it
yeah,
with you.
they finally got it out of me.
Yeah, they got it out of me too.
It's like,
They're good at that.
They are.
They're so good at
I
that.
don't like you guys.
That's awesome. Well, cool. Thank you guys so much. Best showmance in the game. You guys, you guys played it so well inside the Big Brother house too. Like even towards the end, you guys did hang out, but you guys made it a point too to hang out with everyone else when you guys started to get closer. Not just not at the very end, but like, you know, as time started progressing, you guys made it a point to just keep relationships and talk to other people,
Yeah,
you know,
you have to.
which is huge, you know,
Yeah.
because you guys are fans of the show,
Yeah.
and when you keep a show,
still playing a game. You
yeah,
know?
you're still playing a game, and
Not to give up everything.
yep. No, so that's awesome. So I respect that. You guys are beasts.
Oh.
Made for
You're
each
a
other.
beast.
And I'm their little peanut.
And she's our little peanut.
Our dog's name's Peanut.
We named a puppy after her.
Yes, I gotta meet Peanut.
She's
Little
so
Peanut.
cute.
She's
You
bad.
guys need to get one here.
I know. We travel
That
so
one
much.
just-
Oh, that's right.
That
That part. Yeah.
She's a little demon though. She's rambunctious.
Really?
Yeah, when my brother got her from the breeder hands her to my brother, and he's like, this one is really rambunctious.
Really?
She was
Now
just
she
like
tears
out
up
of
everything.
control. She's just like, like tears up
so
everything.
cute,
She
though.
acts just like her aunt.
Oh, did she get it from her aunt? From her aunt. Okay, cool. Is there anything else that you guys want to say to the viewers? Everyone loves you, Tangela. They got it going on. They got Knot and Chain. They got Unbothered. So many things coming. Oh, you guys are gonna start traveling more and doing like travel stuff.
Yeah.
Which is so badass.
We're traveling
We're
all
really
over.
excited about that.
Tangela takes over the world.
We're
Tangela
gonna
takes over
try
the
and
world.
go to as many places we
official
can next
title.
year.
Dude, that's so awesome.
But
So-
yeah, the way like we think about it is like, if not now, like when?
Yeah.
Like this is the
Now
time
when?
we have. Like, 10 years from now, we don't know what we're gonna be doing. Maybe there'll be a little baby.
No,
running
yeah,
around. You
you're
never
so
know.
right.
Like, if not now, when?
Yes. So travel now, and you guys are getting all of that amazing content. So follow them, guys. Travel the
Take you
world with
with us.
Tangela. Travel the world with Tangela. I'm gonna have to sneak on some of these trips with them. Hope you guys don't
course.
mind.
Double
In the
Double dates.
suitcase. Yep. we actually have to go on a trip. We should all go on a
Seriously,
trip.
I'm like, let's do it.
We should definitely plan
Out of the
something.
country.
I'm
yeah,
down.
like
I'm
somewhere
so down.
far and amazing, and we're gonna go for free.
Yes.
You heard it here first.
Yes, for free is the best way. All right, guys. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for
Love
your
you.
time, Tangela. Thank you guys for coming to my house.
Right. All right, we're gonna head out.
Right, we're gonna get
Head
out.
We're gonna go.
Right.
Oh, that was was nice of you to put that there.
Aw.
No, but that was
You
awesome.
did
That was
for
so
my
good.
brother?
Right. Me? No. Oh yeah, I got that. I was like, yeah, I want a Angela thing, please. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. Love you guys. What were those things we did? That was like
In the
a
bathtub.
Yeah, in the bathtub. That was something that we didn't really like talk about.
Oh, we just
But then
did
it
that.
And then it kind of came like a 3.
Then it became a 3. Yep. That was good. Just a big smile. Then it was 3.
Oh, fine. That was awesome.